guess what? Me and Bob now have an Instagram. So if you want to go into Instagram, head over to the BNS Awesome Podcast. We are there. We are posting stuff daily. Be sure to check it out. And be sure to enjoy this episode. So welcome to the BNS Awesome Podcast.
I'm Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob. I'm Scott.
Hi, Scott.
And our special guest today is Bob's sister.
Oh,
It's you.
Christina.
But would you go by Stina sometimes? For some people.
For some people, and then some people it's Chris. It's just all mixed up.
Because if it was Stina, I could get rid of Scott and then just have the BNS podcast still. You see?
Ooh.
What the fuck is this?
Or
I see what this is.
If I left, it would be the SNS podcast. It would be the SS podcast.
That
And
sounds
it would be
legal.
okay and we would go over that.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm good with either way.
See?
That's fine.
All right, so I don't know if you're a regular listener or a part-time listener or you don't listen at all, but we're a movie, game, and TV show review program.
I did listen to one and you ripped on me. Yeah.
We rip hard on you.
Every
every
episode.
Oh, well, whoops. I mean,
I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
sucker.
So I listened to one and I
look,
was
we're
like,
that professional.
well, never mind. Yeah, that's on my
Keep it.
fridge.
Oh, well, then take it too.
Okay.
Now you got one to give to your friend.
I wish I had my business card.
We rip on everybody except for Nick. Nick kind of gets away. He's our patron saint.
Who's
Nick
Nick?
Shostakowski.
He's a famous director who just won an award at the Lovecraft Film Festival this year
Oh.
for his amazing new film that's coming out.
Hammer of the Gods.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, you can watch his other movie, the one we reviewed, Black Mountainside, on Amazon Prime.
That sounds ominous.
It's a slow burn, psychological movie.
It's good. You'd like it.
It ramps up. It starts out slow, but by the end of it, it's like X-Files levels of madness.
I kind of like those ones because I can kind of have like a little bit of a nap at the beginning.
Yeah, you're like, I don't need to really
I can
watch
really,
this.
yeah, I'm like, I don't really need to pay attention.
2 words. Chenkov's Bear Trap.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so good.
Ooh.
10 we only go to a 5-point scale.
Because
It was a
our
10.
rating is 5 out of 5 ghosts is the 100%
Did you
score.
say ghosts?
Yes.
Destiny.
That's our metric. We use ghosts.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, Bob told me that he stole he got into video games because he stole your Pokemon game.
I didn't steal it. She didn't want it.
We probably ripped off each other a lot when we were kids, but
Yeah.
I don't remember what game this was.
You got Pokemon Red and you didn't want to play it, so I
Oh.
played it.
Do you remember when Mom got you Backstreet Boys and she got me Spice Girls?
Yeah,
What?
and then you
Like
ended up with
CDs?
both of
and
them.
then, no, we switched. I remember
I could see that.
we got them, and she's like, "Oh, Backstreet Boys for the boy and Spice Girls for the girl." And we were like, looked at them, we're like, "Do you want to switch?" Yeah.
And Bob was like, spice up your life!
Yeah.
I still don't understand Spice World. But we should talk about Spice World in a video sometime.
I love that movie.
Let's get right into that then. So like, tell us about Spice World. It's been a bit since I watched it, but I
It's
remember
perfect.
it was
It's a perfect movie.
Perfect.
It has Meatloaf in it. He's the bus driver.
Oh, shit, I guess he is.
Yeah, he is. He plays a big part, a perfect part. He does it really well.
I know you're on the spot, but let's go and give me a synopsis, give me your feelings, and give me everything else about Spice World, I guess, quickly.
Oh, okay, what is it actually about? They have to...
What is it actually about?
They have to... Okay, no, they're gonna play a live show, and I think for some reason it's like their first live show, which is weird. Maybe it's like their first live arena show. Anyway, they're all nervous about it, and then like their friend's pregnant, and they're like trying to be a good friend, but they're like, "Oh, you're pregnant, we gotta go to her."
I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You don't matter to us.
And then aliens show up.
What? I don't remember this part.
Yeah, I know. I have to rewatch this.
Yeah, no, they run into some aliens, and the aliens are huge fans, so they, give them some swag and some tickets.
I remember being satirical. I remember the butts, but that's all I remember about Spice
Yes,
World.
the butts! Yeah!
This sounds like the songbird of our generation here.
After this, me and Scott will do a full breakdown review, and we'll reference your review, but tell us more.
They have this great scene where they need to, I can't
Is
remember.
Mel B in it?
Yeah, I mean, they're all in it. Yeah, all of them, yeah. And
that's
at one point
I'm
they
sorry.
had this, all of them were, fighting.
That's the only one I can remember off the top of my head. I was like, what the fuck were their names?
Yeah, well, there's Mel B, Mel C, Sporty,
Posh.
Posh,
Posh was like the
And
sporty
Scary.
bitch.
there's 5.
And was there a baby?
Babe, that's... What did I say baby?
Well, you went by the real names for the
Oh.
first few. Mel,
Oh.
Mel.
Mel and Mel. Emma, that's baby. Oh, Ginger.
Ginger Spice?
Posh. How many fucking are
Ginger
there?
Baby, sporty, posh, scary, and I don't know.
Ginger
Friendly?
I thought there
Spice?
was 5. Okay.
Ginger.
Yeah, Ginger.
So 5.
Okay.
I don't remember a Ginger Spice. That's
She's
not...
the
She's a redhead.
Yeah.
I don't remember a redhead, though.
How
She
could
broke
you-
off and made her own band, didn't she?
I think a couple of them trickled off eventually.
Keep talking.
Anyway, so no, there's this. I don't know what happened to Meatloaf, but I think they abandoned Meatloaf at some point because they have to get to the live show, and so Posh drives like their double-decker tour bus, and she's like driving it like a crazy person, and then they have this scene where she's like supposed to like drive over the bridge because it's opening for boats, and then they have like this little toy double-decker car that they just like on a string like whee over the bridge.
I don't see a ginger one in the mix.
Ginger means red.
I know. We got a Mel B, a Victoria. Just you hold on your course. Emma, a Mel C, and a Jerry.
Jerry's ginger. Jerry is ginger.
None of them are fucking ginger though.
What do you think red is?
Like a slightly off. Like your hair's kind of got a little bit of a red tint.
What?
Maybe.
Her. She's changed her hair to blonde, but that's her.
Okay. So my picture evidence was wrong.
Can we get a less current picture?
Anyway, whole thing is they make it to the show. They play an amazing show, and my life was complete.
Oh, maybe that. Okay.
And then I actually remember because Mom took me to go see it in the theater, and they have like the little outtake at the end where they're like walking. I don't even know what they're doing, but then they start talking to the camera. They're like, "Hey, you! I know you!" And I literally was like, "Oh my god, they know me!
I knew it. I knew it.
We're gonna be best friends." This is how they decided to tell me.
It's too abstract and absurd for me.
Hello, Christina. We've been waiting to recruit you. And then you're just like,
Get on the bus! Get on the bus!
the bus is waiting outside.
Yeah.
We're here in Fernie. I'm guessing Fernie?
I think it was Cranbrook. I think we went far for this trip.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's great.
We went to the Metropolis.
Yeah,
The big old town of Cranbrook.
we've actually
old
started
city.
revealing more about
Where we
our
live.
personal.
Oh.
We held off for a year, but we started. You're like, if they haven't figured it out yet, they've figured it out now. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Really?
Sparwood, Elkford, Fernie.
Wow.
Bob's just scared of them, like, actually showing up at his house and being like,
Oh yeah,
Hello,
you're
Bob.
that famous. Oh my god.
I finally revealed what I do as an occupation too. Scott hasn't, but I'm a heavy duty mechanic.
I am a mortician.
It's
Yeah.
dark.
It's dark.
oh my god. I just had like the nerdiest joke come into my head.
Go ahead.
Okay. How does a mortician shake your hand?
How?
Okay.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. And if, for our audio listeners, you put your fingers over where you feel the pulse. That's how a
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, that's how a mortician checks
I thought it was
shakes
just
your
like
hand.
a very delicate, girly handshake.
Oh. Wow.
That joke does not translate.
No,
It's like
not
my
to the-
air quotations.
Air quotations.
I have to say air quotations.
at the start
End
of
quote,
it,
end quote. Yeah.
at the start of it, Bob would be like, you know,
Yeah.
da da.
Da-da. Da-da.
Yeah.
Da-da.
So you play video games.
I'm busy. I used to.
What are your favorite video games? What's your favorite? What game
Zelda.
have you played? Yeah?
Yeah.
Over and over and over?
Over and over and over again. Yeah.
Nice.
Any particular Zelda game?
Ocarina of Time?
I mean, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask is like top 2.
I've never beaten Majora's Mask.
I think he's probably the only person who has. I'm at I'm at the tree.
Again?
I'm at the fucking tree. And I'm just like, I can't do it.
I got 100% completion. Every mask, perfect ending.
Yeah, you're
Fuck
really good at it.
that. I thought the game was broken. I'm like, how am I dead already?
Yeah.
Like
You got the reject game, yeah.
When that game came out, like, people lost their mind about it. Like, people hated it so much
It's so
because of the
hard.
time travel mechanic.
Yeah.
I totally...
But you know what, honestly, it's like, because I've been playing this for years, and like, only now do I kind of have the hang of it. Like,
Like, I love, like, Ocarina of Time, don't get me wrong, I love that game. But
Yeah.
Majora's Mask is like, they took, for me, like, Ocarina, it exploded 10 times out.
put it
There's
on
more,
meth.
there's
Like,
more depths to everything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bob was like, just 1 second, let me beat this.
Actually,
I'm
we
the-
did do that, not with meth, but do you remember when Silent Hill Homecoming came out?
Yes.
And I was living in Cranbrook, and Rob's like, I got it. I'm like, okay, I'm coming home. We just played it for like 3 days straight.
Nice.
We took shifts.
You guys were like, I'm not saving this. Is that the one with the dog at the end?
A lot of them have secret ending dolls, but
With that little Shiba, yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Shiba Inu.
yeah.
But Homecoming is the one where it's the Shepherd family, and it's not actually in Silent Hill till the end.
Yeah, it's
okay.
yeah.
It's
I didn't love it.
it's
It was okay.
it's influenced by the movies,
A
but
lot.
it's still actually set in Silent Hill per se in that
Yeah.
universe.
I haven't played any of the Silent Hill games.
Like
Good. They're
the
hard.
Yeah.
I suck at them.
the last
I
one that
enjoyed
came
it.
out
Yeah.
with you didn't play the last one, the like Rainfall one,
No.
where you're a prisoner convict.
No.
It's not as good,
Oh,
but it's still okay.
okay.
What have you played recently? Do you play any, like, is there anything like newer that you've played?
I think. Well, I had dinner with my girlfriend the other night. We played Mario Kart, like the new one.
Deluxe 8.
The one, yeah, because there's like they have dirt bikes and
Like,
stuff.
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I sucked. Oh, I was not.
Diddy
good.
Kong Racing to the max.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I remember
planes.
that.
Carts.
I love that one. The dinosaur one where you steal each other's eggs.
What the fuck was the other one? They had 3, didn't they?
See
Was
you.
it Planes? Oh, it's the Sea-Doo, yeah.
Yeah. So I played. Yeah.
Well, there's Wiggles talking.
Yeah, she's loud. I played Mario Kart, but yeah, no, I've been pretty busy.
The dead keep you up.
It's
Joking.
never ending.
Right?
Yeah.
True enough. It's the business that'll never go out of style.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, because I just I was moving around a lot, and then I moved here, and I finally moved into this place, and then I started school, so I really haven't had a whole lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your first video game or memory?
I think it's N64 probably, or that's probably like the most like
Yeah. You're like,
it's tattooed into my brain. And I remember Rob got it for a present. You got the N64 for a present, and you got Mario 64 as the game that went with it.
you guys were so lucky.
Oh, but he was lucky. He was like, "Do not touch this. I will murder you."
Back away.
I remember
and then
one
my parents.
time-
Oh, but you give me that, then they get you a PlayStation 2 and force me to set it up for you, and I'm not allowed to play.
Well, when was that? When I got Vice City?
That's when you got Vice City.
You were allowed to play that.
Eventually,
Do you remember when
It
like
took 3 years.
you know what, you got it though, because you're like, what game should I get her? And you're like, get Vice City.
I said Vice City and Grand Theft Auto 3. You got both of them.
Well, no, for a 13-year-old. That was for
Wait.
my 13th birthday. So
Did
like,
you enjoy them?
I enjoyed it, but like, I
older?
opened this game.
Huh?
Who's older?
Guess.
Yes, yeah. I've
You.
aged terribly.
Right?
No.
I totally thought that you were...
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Just the way that he talks, I'm like...
Yeah, that's because I never grew up. I'm still 17 at heart.
Yeah, I'm like a 60-year-old man on the inside, so it's fine.
Dour and destroyed.
Yeah, I'm so jaded already.
You're like,
You're the second person today we interviewed that said they were jaded.
Ah.
yeah, Jomo said he was jaded also.
I know.
That was a really... Yeah.
Anyway.
He was like had a snifter of brandy. He was like,
Yeah, he should have had
as time
brandy.
goes by, you become older and more jaded.
Yeah.
And he just drank all the brandy in one go. He
Yeah,
didn't even
one
like
big
breathe.
gulp.
It's just like
That's what I do when I come home. I mean, I don't have brandy, but I'll make like a lazy Manhattan. So I'll just put,
Welcome
like,
to the BNS Alcoholic Podcast.
no, I just put like a couple ice cubes in the glass, and then like I'll like, you know, a pretty heavy
A
handle
lot.
of bourbon,
Bourbon.
and then just a little bit of red vermouth.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, just that's my lazy way of doing it.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Wait, I need to hear a really funny story about Bob. I don't care what it is.
Oh.
Embarrassing? Hey, I don't care.
I can't be embarrassed. We tested that theory at
Yes, we
Otafest
did,
this
actually.
year.
You can I think anytime you order at a restaurant,
I've become much better.
Really?
It's been years.
Was it a thing?
it was a thing.
Oh my god. Let's
Yeah.
hear some, like...
It was just like as soon as the waitress would come up, like in his peripheral, he would just like look down and be like, "Yo, I'll have the burger."
I love the burger.
That's accurate.
Like, that'd be so funny to see. Like,
Yeah.
fish and chips.
But that's really all I can think of.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob, tell a really embarrassing story about your sister.
I can tell terrible stories.
It's
Terrible stories.
My first day of high school, because it was going to be with our age difference, I was coming into grade 8 and he was in grade 12.
no.
11?
How old are you?
Yes. Let's see.
I feel really fucking old.
8, 9, 10. I was in
You were
grade.
in grade 10?
Let me see. Carry
the
the
forward.
3. Yeah, I think it was because we were in high school for a couple of years. I think it was grade 10.
Maybe. Okay.
Because when you were, the thing was, you were like, what, in grade, you would have been grade, maybe it was, you were in grade 9 when I was in grade 12. So, yeah, maybe it was 11.
Anyway, it was my first day of high school, which is, a little bit intimidating. And then it was probably, I saw you, and then you ran up and you picked me up and you put me in a garbage, in the garbage can.
There wasn't any garbage in it.
I mean,
That
it was
the point
the
that
morning. It was the morning time, so there wasn't that much garbage.
there wasn't any garbage in it.
I picked gum out of my hair for a week, but there was no garbage.
But anyway, so it's kind of funny. So I tell people that story when they're like, "Oh, you have a big brother. Like, that's so nice. He must be like protective."
I thought it'd be funny.
And I'm like, nah.
No. I was also the baby.
Yeah.
My brother was like, get the fuck away from me. Because he was the cool kid that hung out at smokers.
Oh, yeah.
And I was trying to be cool and be a smoker. I walked over there. It's like, oh, what's happening? He's like, get the fuck away from me before I punch you in the face. And I'm like, I'm just hanging out. He's like, I'm like,
guys, I just wanted a cigarette.
yeah. So, yeah, me and my...
Most of my high school stories would relate, I guess, if it was combined stories, would be gym class because it made me laugh. Because, like I say, when I was in grade 12, top of my game, my sister was in, I guess, 9th grade, and we were on the same gym class, so that's how they did it in Elkford.
Oh my god, I must have blacked this
Fuck kind
out.
of-
Because remember, grade 8s, they were in their own gym class, but when you got to grade 9, it was all together. Grades 9 through 12 were the same gym class.
What?
So
must have-
me, you, Corey, Devin, Eric, were all in the same gym class. Because remember, it wasn't even because at lunchtime that's when he turned around and smashed her in the face, and then it was
Right.
it was even more awkward because we were in regular gym class together.
Who smashed who in the face?
Well,
Okay,
they
so we
played
met-
this stupid game.
We invented this game. It's called the Wall Game.
It's like a
we
death game.
invented-
It's incredibly violent. Like
Yeah.
their class made a more safe version of it, which is this lame, but it is like you play this game, you're going to get messed up. And the teachers were like,
Like, you almost killed Carr. Like,
"I know, I didn't."
you did it, but you laughed.
Okay. So
That is funny.
I'm gonna explain the concept of the Wall Game for any listeners out there. Okay, so you take
They
a
almost blew her head off with a volleyball.
okay.
That's the story.
So here's the story. Here's how the Wall Game works. You stay about, there's a line, you stay about 15 feet from the wall, and the goal is you have to spike the ball on the ground, off the wall, and back. And there's a line of people. So you continue doing that until someone messes up, and then they go stand on the wall. And then it goes
So you can try to
1,
kill them.
2, and on the third one, whoever gets it has to hit the ball and try to hit the person on the wall. And if you miss the spike, or you miss the person on the wall, you gotta go stand on the wall. And now, if you catch the ball, then you switch out. If like a person, but you have to,
Your head
you
explodes.
have to stay on the wall, right? So like, if you can stay on the wall and catch the ball, you just switch out. So, my buddy had eczema on his hands, alright? So his knuckles were a little bit cracked. So we're playing. I'm on the wall because I was feeling like I didn't want to spike this little kid.
You totally want to spike the little kid, Bob.
I didn't even. I was like,
Anyways,
yeah.
okay.
So I'm on the wall. So it's like 1, 2. They're putting it way up there. There's no one gonna grab it, and it comes short. And my buddy runs up. He's like 5 feet away from me. He's just lining up. I'm like, and if you put your hands up, it's like you're a pussy. So I'm just standing there like, well, this is gonna suck. Just like doing this. I'm expecting it to come, and I don't know. He kind of turns and he hits it, and the ball goes like past my head a little bit. And at this point, I feel something wet come.
What?
So he hits the ball. It just like he like spun and missed and like put it at a weird angle. So blood on my face,
Blood
on my face, and the ball goes into the crowds. And my sister's friend is like sitting there, and she turns over. She's like, and this ball's going hard. Like he was like 5 feet from the wall when he hit
her
it,
nose
and she just like turns
exploded.
over, bam!
Oh, it was her nose.
She's like right off the bleachers almost. She's like back into the crowd,
Almost decapitated.
and I was like, oh! And then I started laughing.
Yeah, you all fucking laughed.
Was there blood?
As
You
she
had blood
almost-
on you.
Well, and the guy who hit her, he's running away to the change room now because he hit me so hard the ball that his eczema on his hand ruptured.
Oh.
And there was literally like blood all over the ball, blood all over my face, and this bloody ball hit my sister's friend in the face.
And was she bloodied?
She was injured.
She was down.
She was.
She was
hurt.
like, she was traumatized like for
She
years
was
after
traumatized.
this.
She hated you guys.
I would have fucking hated you too. You're a prick.
How am I a prick in this story? I just stood on
No,
the wall
fair
like a
enough.
good guy.
You laughed.
You were
I said, oh, first.
Yeah.
And
oh,
then
that's
oh.
what you said.
Then you're like, ha!
I wasn't like cruel laughter. I was just like, oh crap, that just happened.
I think it's one of those, you had to be there.
Like I was, like maybe I was just stoked because I didn't get smashed in the face.
True enough. Because it didn't hit her that hard, and she was like 10 feet behind you.
Well, she was like way off, like and it was like sailing. Like
Right?
she was 30 feet away and it smashed her right in the face.
Yeah. She went down.
Hard.
Hard.
Well,
And after that, they still didn't ban us from playing it.
I'll probably call a cab soon.
okay. Well,
We can do another interview.
Yeah, we'll do another one after.
All right,
Yeah.
we can do it. We can do it at the Trump and finish up.
I don't want to go that long.
Oh yes, you
Yes,
do.
you do.
You want to see how the other half lives and then
Okay.
kill them.
Thanks.
Wait a minute. No, not
This
even.
is like the nicest place I've ever lived in.
What's that? You lived in the house I bought. That just hurts.
That house fucking sucks.
Sorry, Mom.
I'll
Your
have to-
mom listens to this.
I'll have to edit.
Regularly.
I'll have to edit that comment out.
You'll
No.
have to edit out all of the cussing because I'm scared of her.
Well, thanks for listening to the BNS Awesome Podcast. If you would like to reach us, you can get us on our email at
bnsawesomepodcast@gmail.com.
Thanks, Bob. And you can also reach us on Twitter at BNS Awesome Pod. You can also find me streaming over at Twitch, www.twitch.tv/Ink3D Guy. And I say it Ink Guy. And, we can, there is. We can also be found on Spotify now. And we can also be found on Stitcher and iTunes. So be sure if you go there, rate, comment, review, all that stuff. And, thanks.